What's up guys, it's Coach Ken and we have Zara joining us in today's video. Say hi Mimis. Literally nothing, there's literally nothing. But what's up guys, today I'm actually gonna be sharing more of a personal story with you guys. If you don't know me, what's up? I started my business back when I was 18. I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about what I wish I knew before I was around the age of 20 or just really when I started my fitness business, because there are a lot of mistakes that I've made, a lot of things that if you're just getting started in your business or if you're starting at a young age that I would want you guys to know. Let's head into the video. I have 4 quick tips for you guys today, things I wish I would have avoided when I first started my business under the age of 20. So the first thing is I really wish I had more humility when I was first starting off in entrepreneurship. Now this is something I see in a lot of entrepreneurs nowadays, especially younger entrepreneurs. I had so much ego when it came to my business. I made my business about me. I always made what I was doing about me. And I also didn't ask for help because I was just so egoic. I didn't want help from anyone else. I thought that I needed to build everything myself. And I always thought that I was right. When I was younger, I really wish I would have had more humility. I wish I would have been open to collaborating with more people, not have had as much of a competitive edge as I did, because I recognize now that everything I do with building out my network, my client base, everything I do is simply from humility. And it's actually one of the core pillars now that we live by, one of the value sets that we operate by here at FCF and at ECA with our team, with our clients, and with everything else we do. Just be open-minded, stay open with your heart, and let other people in. Make sure that you have humility when you're first starting off in your business. That also leads to number 2 for me, which is that I wish I would have hired mentorship way earlier in my business. So I started back in 2016, late 2016, early 2017. And when I first got kickstarted, I would say that maybe the coaching space wasn't even half as big as it is now, but it was definitely still a thing. And there were other business coaches out there. I just did not want to take direction and authority from anyone. This kind of ties back into humility. One thing I'll say is that you can expedite the process. You can collapse so much time nowadays with how many other business mentors are out there because they've built the systems for you, they've built the resources for you, and they essentially can give you everything that took them maybe 5 years to build. And I say 5 years because it took me 5 years to build out my fitness business, to start hitting 6-figure months and start hitting a 7-figure year. I want to be able to help other people collapse time so that they don't have to spend 5 years doing what took me to do 5 years, when you could literally build it in 3 to 6 months by having all the resources that you need. The third thing is I really wish I would have learned more about myself and had a bigger focus on self-discovery, because I say this all the time, entrepreneurship is simply just personal development with a paycheck. Every single time that you need to level up in business, hire with a team member, with building a new program, it's going to require you to dig deeper into who you are. I've recognized that what we do in our program with Business Mastery is just business alchemy. We essentially do a deep dive on who you are as an individual, what you love to do, what you want your days to look like. And when you can master that and you can master who you are, you just bring that into your business. And that's how you build out a program. So many people focus on the doing behind business when in reality it's like 90% of who you actually are as a human being. I wish I would have done more self-discovery, listened to podcasts, read different books, and applied it too, because I used to listen to podcasts, but I just didn't apply it. I didn't think it was relevant to me or my business. Business is really just building up who you are as an individual. Focus on self-mastery all the time, not just in the beginning of your business, but if you're scaling, wherever you're at, make sure you integrate self-mastery and just something for self-discovery every single day. Okay, last but not least, and this is a tough one to say, but it's true, and I'm probably gonna make some of y'all so butthurt, but like, you just need to hear it. When I first started my business, I was super anal about my training. I was super anal about my nutrition to the point where I was actually at a fault for my business. I used to train for aesthetics. I used to eat for aesthetics. I had no fucking energy, like barely ever. One of the biggest things that I've had to learn over the past few years is rather than eating and training for aesthetics, I just really want to build my business. And I would say I still look great. I feel great. I still post my workouts on Instagram. I'm still a health and fitness coach. I'm eating and I'm training for health. And I used to come home and have a super taxed central nervous system from being in the gym for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And don't get me wrong, there's a healthy balance and a healthy, happy medium. But for me, my health goals are always going to be number 1 because that's what helps me pour into my business. But my physique goals are definitely not number 1 in my life anymore. And I wish when I first started off my business, I wasn't so attached to my physique or thought that I had to have this crazy awesome physique for me to be able to have this really successful business, when in reality now I have so much more energy all the time because I focus on my health and not my physique. And the physique has ended up just coming along with it as well. Now, one thing I will say is I'm pretty lucky because when I was 18 years old and I first started my business, I had an eating disorder from age 15 to 17. So it's not like I went out and partied. It's not like I did crazy shit. I know that a lot of people who are young who might want to be starting their business business, they might be taking advantage of those times. I personally didn't have any of those issues. My issues were more so just internal and things that I wish I would have done. Obviously, I've still done really well with business, but there's a lot of things I wish I would have just integrated more of when I first got started. If you're in the starting stages of your business, if you are a young entrepreneur, these are the things that my ego just would not let me do or let me be. And these are the things that I truly think are necessary for you to win at business. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I will catch you in the next one.